Hey, what's going on, JJ Crew, and welcome to my fellow Vanguardians. This last weekend I went out with Vanguard to have some fun PvP at the new Hathor Orbital platform, while other members of the org went around scavenging for new components, weapons, and materials. This was the first of many PvP events that we've had since the patch went live, so get ready for some more of these types of videos with epic org versus org battles. As always, remember that this is a PvP video, so consider this your heads up. If you enjoy this video, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you're new to Star Citizen, consider using my promo code when you create an account. Make sure to stop by the streams as well on either YouTube or Twitch when we're live Monday through Friday, except for Wednesday when I host squadron battle training for Vanguard. Anyone is also welcome to join for the training, so jump into our Discord and come play with us. As you can tell, performance around the orbital laser platform is pretty bad, especially when there's lots of players around. FPS is super important in this game, as it literally means more damage per FPS. So I'm wanting to upgrade my gaming rig from a 5800 X3D and a 3080 with 32GB of RAM to an ideally 9850 X3D, probably a 5080 or a 4090 if I can find one for a reasonable price, and at least 64 gigs of RAM, since apparently the game has been pushing past 32GB lately. I currently have a stream goal to raise $2,000 to cover part of the costs of a new build, so if you'd like to help out with that goal, feel free to donate at the link in the description. My hope is to build a PC better suited to streaming as well as gaming, and hopefully I can produce higher resolution videos and maybe even run a webcam without as much of a performance hit as I would have currently. It would also make a big difference in my dogfighting. In terms of performance around Hathor, it wouldn't make too much of a difference though. From what I hear, even the 4090 drops to like 4 FPS around these platforms. That's just all dependent on CIG getting their game client and servers working properly. As you can see, it's really hard to aim at targets when the pips are unstable and the position of the ships themselves keep jumping around. The plus side is literally everyone in this area is dealing with the same performance issues, so we just have to make the most of it. It does get very frustrating though. Hopefully the latest hotfix resolves some of those issues. Fights like these make me wonder how much longer it will be until we get dynamic server meshing and how much of a difference it might or might not make. For my loadout, I decided to try out the Omni cannons on the Hornet. After getting wiped by them in my arrow, I figured it was worth a shot, and the increased capacity doesn't hurt either. I really like how they performed in this encounter, but there are a few issues I found with them. One is that if you're on the receiving end of an Omni, there doesn't seem to be any audio feedback that you're getting hit by them like you would get with other weapons. The other is the reload speed is excruciatingly slow. If you try and wait for a full charge before firing from shields down, the shields on the enemy ship would have already started regenerating. That makes them very difficult to use in tough fights against good players. When they do hit though, they hit really hard. 2 or 3 volleys is enough to take out a light fighter after shields are down. I do feel weapon velocity is too high in just about all the weapons currently, but the rumor is those will be coming back down sometime soonish. Where are you? Fucking Razer, god damn it. I'm Zeus. What the fuck? Yeah, you just missed me. Alright, jump out. You got EV on you, I'm gonna pull him off. When Vanguard organizes to control an area, our goal is to keep anyone who isn't in our party out of the area of operation. Whether that's by destroying enemy ships or just getting them to jump away isn't really an issue as long as they're gone. We usually run with both an air team and a ground team, so part of the job of air cover is to ensure that the enemy players don't make it to the ground to harass the ground team. This can be rather difficult to do as the area we have to cover here is quite large, but we do our best. An enemy ship that can be used as a potential dropship for ground troops needs to be dealt with as quickly as possible when spotted. Of course, missile boats are a big concern as well. A single Firebird can wreak a lot of havoc on some of the bigger ships that have higher heat and EM signatures. Anytime we see missiles being slung around, it's time to be on high alert. When trying to merge on a ship as a third party, it's good to try and roll to maintain the pip in the pitch position or 12 o'clock, since I'm using the lead pip. It's also important to try to read enemy movements to see if they're attempting to kite or push around their target so you know how to react accordingly. That's much easier to do when the game isn't struggling to keep up with the action on the server. You also want to be very aware of when a player might be third partying you. Sometimes the player will struggle to stick close and won't be much of a threat, so you can maintain fire on your current target. If you start to see your shields dropping though, it's good to turn and face your opponent to give the smallest profile and start asking for help from allies while you try to stay alive and duel your opponent. Aiming at a target that you're attempting to third party is often a lot harder than aiming someone down in a duel, as you can't as easily work to neutralize the pip. They're almost always extending away from you as they're nose off from your position. When merging, it's best to wait and get close before opening fire to make sure you get the most damage applied to your target. Alright. Yeah, combat ships. Alright, man. Bug Zapper's heading to you, Jet? No, never mind. There's a Gladius named Bug Zapper. Okay. A lot of times when you have multiple targets on you, it's good to drop noise or chaff as it breaks the lock of enemy ships and can give you a little breather and maybe enough time to get some shields back. Target prioritization in big team fights usually comes down to who's applying the most damage, who's sticking in the fights, and if they're trying to kite or nav away, it might be a good time to look for a new target. Your dogfighting ability is obviously very important and allows you to take duels more safely than other players can. But the most important aspect of team fighting is situational awareness and communication with your teammates so you can coordinate fire and defense. A simple corkscrew can be very effective against untrained pilots as the pip doesn't properly account for roll. So to hit someone who is corkscrewing, you either need to match the roll or know where to aim ahead of the pip. Alright. There was someone else on me. Meanie? Yeah, the Hawk. I'm in combat right now. Alright, got the Hawk. Nice. EV. F7. The fuck? Nice. Oh my god! My repair was 82,000. Oh my god. Yeah. A 7A? I needed to get a gun back. I lost a gun. Is F8 down? Klepto coming in behind. Oftentimes, the biggest threat to you when multiple wingmen are merging is one of those ships colliding with you or another one of your allies. A good way to avoid this is to avoid flying into the path of tracer fire of one of your other pilots, but sometimes accidents just happen. Oh, who did I just fly into? In general, I don't really like dedicating fighters to chasing, but sometimes it's worth it if it's a really strong pilot, or if a ship can do a lot of damage, like a Firebird. Oh, I got my... Okay. It's alright. Yeah, Fury would be freaking great, dude. We're gonna do an average. Got him! I got the Firebird. Let's see him. I need help. Kinda. There's someone else shooting at me as well. Okay. Sometimes, if you stay in the fight long enough and enough ships gang up on you, it doesn't matter how good of a pilot you are. Chances are you're going down. It's okay though, I had friends there to help clean up after me. Yeah, I'll go focus on Polaris. I'll get Sanctum. Sync PVS. Sorry. Sanctum. Snowman is close. I'm on Stardust. Oh jeez. It's big enough. God damn, dude. It's gonna have a repair bill. After I get back into the fight, some enemy players started bringing in multiple Polaris for the fun of combat. There's not much I can do about it solo, but a couple of Connies are more than sufficient to strip the shields and start taking out the engines of a Polaris. I'm just there to enjoy the carnage. See ya. Although I don't know who that was, just someone. DAE, the Polaris. We can all shoot at it. Shoot the engines. I got its front guns occupied. This Polaris pilot was smart and got out of there before things got hairy. Our ground team started reporting players coming in and landing in their area and requested some close air support. Going back to check later, I found one of the players had returned to the area. I kinda wish I had the laser repeaters, as it's much easier to saturate the area with the faster rate of fire. I see him. He's down. Who blew up? Crow? Oh, is that a railgun? Can't fucking hear the railguns anymore, dude. I'll just not stand still, basically. Okay, I see it. I see him. He's behind that wall right there. Yeah, got him with a missile. Probably void, probably. Which ship over here is yours, someone? Okay. Was this arrow here before? Or not arrow, Aurora? What the fuck? Where'd he go? Abyss Wren. Guy tried to come back for his gear that was at the cutter. No, he's stuck. Pisces flying in. Now listen, I know it's just a Pisces, but he was flying to the cave where we had ground tubes mining for Wicklow. While the ship was soft death, he could have theoretically EVA'd to the orbital laser platform if he was patient enough, and we couldn't have that. Is he still in ammo? Yeah, he's gonna start falling, right? Just want to make sure you can't like EVA over to the station from here. Let's see. Yeah, bro. Is he still going up? Oh, is that what? Who blew it up? Oh, he's dropping. He's dropping. I think. No, he's in ammo. Fuck. There's his body. So this was a new one. I'm not sure if the signature of the station was masking the Polaris, but I couldn't look onto it while it's hovering nearby. There we go. Now I can target it. While jet skier made the right choice earlier, I'm not sure why he decided to fly back in, except maybe just to look for some action. There is another perfectly good orbital laser on the other side of the moon. Who knows though, maybe he was just as busy. What was that? Was that them? Yeah, I think it's like when he gets close to the station and like, yeah.
Okay.
He's dropping chaff now, I think. Yep, yep. Someone in Journey. Like, it's hard to tell who, but it's definitely someone. Yeah. Like, buy one? Oh, yeah. Okay. Way longer than that. This is a cave. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's not the hole we were trying to work for, guys. Gautier decided he had enough of the BS and brought his Polaris up from the cave to take care of business himself. Good hit. I love this shit, dude. No, he's still in ammo. Yeah, yeah. Who's Will? Okay. Oh no! I'm gonna go say hi to him. Oh no, never mind. He's done now. Yep. Well, I hope you enjoyed this gameplay, and again, we have lots more to come. If you're interested in jumping into this type of combat, then you should definitely come join the Vanguard Discord and come play with us. Catch you all in the next one.